Hello, 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 everybody. How are you doing this evening? Y'all, I'm so excited about what we're doing, where we're going, and how things are unfolding. Now, tonight is a little different. I don't have a guest. It's just me and you. So I want you to sit back, grab something, interact with me. If you got any questions, drop them below. If you have any comments, drop them below. Because tonight we are going to be kind of intimate. I just want to share some things with you guys that, how can I say this, that have really been sitting heavy on my heart. And at first, I tell everybody I would not have done a show tonight, but I needed to do it because I needed to have a show for me. This show is all about me. I am here to be my own guest. I am here to interview myself. I am here to just hang out with you and just talk about some things that are near and dear to my heart about what we're doing and where we're going in this season, especially as we approach this second quarter. So many of you, let me go ahead and let me start off like this. Let me reintroduce myself. I am Deborah Franklin. I am the owner of, well, let's start here. I am the host of Conversations with Deborah Franklin, the owner of Deborah Franklin Publishing, and the founder and CEO of Church Girl CEO and Church Girl CEO Foundation. Now, some of you might say, "Ooh, child, that's a lot." It is. And I went through and I did some retrospect and I did some, let me say, retrospect, introspect. I did a lot of that today. Um, and when I tell you, it's just been one thing after another. And I was thinking about myself and I was like, I'm getting ready to have a transparent moment with you tonight. And I was thinking, like, okay, God, I'm doing this, but why does it feel like I'm not being successful? Why does it feel like I keep going on a hamster wheel? How many of you can relate to that? You just feel like everything that you're doing, it's just one thing after another, one thing happening here, one thing happening there. And it's like I had to admit to myself that I had not been telling me the truth. How many of you have suffered from not telling yourself the truth? How many of you have like looked in the mirror and you just say whatever, like whatever, and that I'm not cute today, I'm this, I'm that, and that could be very well true. But I'm not talking about that mirror image. I'm talking about that inner image. I'm talking about that inner person. I'm talking about that inner woman, that inner girl, however you want to relate to yourself. But when I started to look inward, I was like, why do I keep making the same mistakes? Why do I feel like being I'm not being able to do exactly everything I was called to do? And I was like, this is what's happening. I'm not telling myself the truth. I was not admitting to myself where I was going wrong. It was like every time. How many of you are like this? You see the fault every time a relationship ends, every time a friendship ends. You're like, oh, they did me wrong. They said this about me. They wouldn't let me do this. They wouldn't let me be me. They talked to me any kind of way. They did this. They did that. But you never sat back and thought, what did I do to mess this situation up? Or how did I contribute to this situation falling apart? And I really had to do some real introspect. When I tell you that was not easy, that was like, wow, I don't even know how to say this. It's like it took me on a trip that I never thought I would have to go on with myself. It took me to a place that I had to really look at where I was falling short. I had to think about, usually I'm the type of person that when I feel rejected, when I feel angry at a situation, or let me just stay here, when I feel rejected, I retreat. And when I retreat in myself. And when I retreat into myself, I retreat into a person that Either I'm become this serious workaholic. I'm talking about all I do is work, 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 work. I don't socialize. I don't go out because I don't like having that feeling of rejection. How many of you can relate to that? Not wanting to feel that feeling of rejection in what you're doing, whether it's in a relationship, whether it's in your business, whether it's with your friends, your family. You just don't want to feel that piece of how can I, that feeling of rejection, and it makes you operate in a way that you are like you don't even recognize yourself. You don't even you just start to become this like instantaneous person. And it really was bothering me that I was like that because I would make crazy decisions, whether they were personal decisions, business decisions, whatever. It would just be this weird decisions because I was trying to deal with being rejected. And then I thought about it. I said, even Jesus was rejected because I started to think, even my family doesn't accept me as who I am. My family doesn't support my events. My family doesn't come to, you know, heck, didn't even come to my birthday party 2 years ago. And I really felt, and I went through this spiraling down of feeling rejected. I'm like, then it was like, nobody invites me to this, nobody does that. And when they invite me, I show up. So I'm being supportive, but now I'm feeling rejected. And it's like I had to realize that even Jesus felt rejected. Even rejection is part of what we're going through. And then going through that season of rejection, or going through that season of when I felt like I was in a cave, I had to go through it in order to be here, sitting here talking with you tonight, being able to have this transparent moment about it's time for us to make a change. We have got to make a change in what we are doing and how we are doing it. We are saying that we're this. We're saying that we're millionaires, but we can't even save $5. We're saying that we're the head and not the tail. But when you look at where you live, you don't even keep it clean or organized. Am I guilty of this? Absolutely. I mean, I can pretty much keep the whole house clean, but let me tell you, you come to my house office, ooh, mama, I got to get some stuff organized in this office because I have to start exemplifying, even when it's nobody in this office but me, that spirit of excellence. Y'all, I'm one of those. If you've ever been to somebody's office, I'm just going to tell on myself tonight. I'm a stacker. You move anything out of my stack, oh, it's going to be fighting because I know what's in my stack. I am that stacker. I am that person. When you see my desk, man, let me tell you, my OCD friends, I drive them insane in certain when you come to my office. Oh, you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Because that's my way of doing things. Even with my students, they're like, wait a minute. What else you got right here? I said, don't you trust that? You trust that, we fight. And then I'm like, no, you hold on to it because if it get in this stack, I'm gonna forget that it's there. But I know myself. But is it time for a change? It definitely is time for a change. And one scripture that I want to leave you guys with tonight is Proverbs 12 and 17. He who speaks truth tells what is right, but a false witness is deceit. Now, a lot of times we use this scripture talking about somebody else. Oh, he don't tell the truth. She don't tell the truth. They a false witness. But how many times have you been lying to yourself? You don't tell the truth to yourself. It is time for us to take some introspection and learn who we are and what we are doing. It is time for us to be able to show up and be able to be who we have been called to be because we have got to tell the truth. Stop being afraid of the gifts that God has placed in you. Stop being afraid to speak up when you're supposed to speak up. And a lot of times we can't walk in what God has called us because we have a fear of success. We have a fear of being in the front. We have a fear of accolades. Get ready for it. You are getting ready. People are getting ready to speak your name in places that you never thought would be spoken. People are getting ready to share what you're doing when you never thought they would. And you have got to be ready for that. Be ready for that. Be ready for that. Get ready for that. Open your heart and your mind and to be able to do that, because you have got to speak the truth. Start telling yourself every morning that wherever you want to go, do, whether you want to be at the head of the boardroom, you want to speak in front of 1,000 people, you want to speak on national and international TV, whatever you are calling God to do, you have got to start seeing yourself in that space. Start telling yourself the truth about that. Stop saying, oh, I can't do that. That's not for me. That's for them. No, 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 no. It is for you. Now, you might be saying, oh, I'm too old for this. I'm too young for this. I got these children. I got these grandchildren. I got all this stuff. It's okay. Because God is, when you pray and earnestly ask God to help you through something, He's going to catapult you to that next level. And like I shared with my church girl CEOs, He's going to send you the help. You're going to get the help from all different places. You're going to get the help from places that you never thought you would. You're going to get the help to be able to catapult yourself to that next level, because you're going to have somebody to help you with your social media. You're going to have somebody to help you with your children. You're going to have somebody to help you clean your house. It's okay. I don't care if you are living in a 1-bedroom apartment. Go get you a housekeeper, even if it's for once a month. Get used to paying somebody to come in and clean your house, because guess what? When you take something off of your plate, then you're able to walk in your greatness even better. When you got somebody that can handle certain things for you, you just took something else off of your plate. Hey, even if you got to hire a nanny, get you a nanny and then tell them, look, I just need you once a month. Get used to having that help, because when you can start getting used to having that in your budget and having that getting that assistance, I'm gonna tell you, your life will get freed up, and you will be able to, like, oh my God, I got some free time. Oh my God, I got some free time for me. And that's another thing. Don't get so caught up in working and trying to get the millions that you don't take any time for yourself, that you don't invest into your self-care, that you don't show up for yourself, because then you're gonna have all this stuff. You're going to make it to the top and you're not going to be able to enjoy it. That's not good. You are going to make it to the top and not be able to enjoy it. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to be able to enjoy where you're going in this life. I want you to be able to stand flat-footed and know that you have been called and chosen for where you are going. I want you to be able to say, look, I am not going to live in this. I'm not going to live in this perpetual cycle of not being able to get what I want because I'm feeling defeated. I'm feeling like I've been rejected. Even again, Jesus was rejected, because if Jesus was rejected, you know that you're going to be rejected. It's okay to have those feelings, but you have got to rise above that and be able to show up and do what you have been chosen to do. You have got to be able to rise up, and even if you don't feel like you look the part, you speak the part, or sound the part, go start doing it. Start showing up, and then again, start taking time for yourself, because again, that was the lie I was telling myself. I was like, oh, I ain't got to do that. That's for them other people. They want to do all that stuff. And then I had to realize every time I had a break, I never did anything for myself. I was always doing something for somebody else. I never took the time to say, this is my time. I never claimed my space. How many of you are operating just like that? You have got to learn to claim your space and claim it and be able to be true to it and be able to do it in a way that you are getting rest. Yes, I said it. So even if you got to start just once a quarter, going somewhere, do a staycation, find your hotel, get Priceline, get all these different apps. Y'all, it's apps for everything that you want to do. You might not be able to pay to go to the Poconos, but you might be able to go somewhere else and just be able to just stay and just have a salah. If you need to write, y'all, that's another thing. I always say, I ain't getting no accountability partner. That's for them other people. I promise you, I got one, and I have seen myself be more productive because I'm accountable to someone. Even down to working out in the morning, even down to writing my own book, I got somebody that I could be accountable to. And when you have that, then you're able to move on even further. And hey, Angel. Thank you. I'm so glad that you received this. But it's like you have to be able to know who you are and whose you are, and be able to take that time for yourself. And I want you to just think about that and just meditate on that. And most of all, be true to you. Be true to who you really are and where you are going. Be true to you. Know what you like, know what you don't like. Be able to say, somebody say, what you want to do? And oh my God, that was the other thing. Somebody say, so what do you like to do for fun? And I was like, oh, I don't know. I know what I say. I know I know the response that I give. But then I thought about it. Is that really fun to me? I'm trying to tell you, I'm trying to help somebody. I had to really sit down and think about what brought me joy. How did I have fun? And a lot of times I like simple things. Just going to the beach and just looking at the water. That is fun to me. Just sitting and just not saying anything. That is fun to me. And sometimes I don't even have to have an activity. Going to the movies, that's fun to me. Trying new restaurants, that's fun to me. Going doing odd, quirky things, that's fun to me. I called the girlfriend the other night. I said, look, I done found something that only me would find. Because now that I'm in Georgia, I found somewhere I can go pick peaches. I've never done that. But I'm going to a peach farm. But those are little quirky things that I like to do. And don't be ashamed of what you like to do just because somebody else doesn't like to do it. If you're not a club person, don't go if that doesn't make you happy. But if that's what makes you happy, you go. But you have got to find out and figure out what makes you happy, what makes you tick, what makes you be who you are. Or you know what I really want to say, what make you be who you be. Because when you find that out, you find out your happy place. You find out, and you don't let other people treat you any kind of way when you find your happy place. You show up as you, and then you are true to you. And that's what I want you to know tonight, is that be true to you. Tell yourself the truth. Find out who you really are. And then look at how you can change you in order to make it to that next level that you are trying to go. That's what I'm here to share with you tonight, because I know you have been chosen for this, and you are here to be a winner. And when we win, we win, we win, we win, and what? We win, because it's time for us all to go to the top. All right, guys. Yes, honey, that is our motivational moment for tonight. And now I want to share some, because I said I'm reintroducing myself. I need to also share with you some things and some accomplishments that we have made in less than 2 years. Do you hear me? 2 years. Oh, and I forgot to put something on here that's really near and dear to my heart, and I will share that with you as well. The news. I wanted to tell you, this is Church Girl CEO and Deborah Franklin Publishing are so near and dear to my heart. They are the things that have exploded in my life. They have been the ones that have taken me to another level. And it's like, I never in a million years would have thought I would be in this place of where I am. Church Girl CEO is a safe place for higher achieving women in ministry and business to join together and glean from each other as they grow in ministry and business. We also are here to share. We're also here as a business and educational tools for success. And that means when we come into Church Girl CEO, we do different activities, and we will start doing monthly and weekly training sessions for different things as we continue to grow. Our accomplishments. I must say, I am very excited and proud of these accomplishments. Our accomplishments in the education and missions, the prayer of Jabez in the marketplace. Meaning we looked at the prayer of Jabez and we applied it to our businesses and how our businesses can grow. The 21-day prayer challenge is biblical principles for your business. We took different biblical principles and put them together, and how we can grow our business. Habakkuk 2:2, where we all came together and laid out what we wanted to do for that next year. The Bible, the Habakkuk 2:2 says, write the vision, make it plain. I'm sorry. And 3, and share it with the heralds. We were able to share our visions with each other so we could basically pray for each other's businesses. Last year, 2021, mission trip to Lagos, Nigeria. Mission trip this year to Nairobi, Kenya. Okay, y'all, you see, this all happened in less than 2 years. We are going to be on our next mission trip to Nairobi, Kenya. I'm so excited about that. We are definitely in fundraising mode for it as well. So I definitely need y'all to go to the website. And I think the information is in the chat, how you can be a part of the being able to go, as well as I think there's still room that you can still go on the Kenya trip, but also to be able to support. And the one thing that we're doing this year is that we are having our first meet and greet. We are having our first Church Girl CEO gala and fundraiser. And y'all, we have been together like for 2 years now, virtually. It is time for us to come together, see each other, love on each other in person. Now I said it, in person, May 22nd. We are coming together in Atlanta for the Church Girl CEO meet and greet. And I want you guys in the place. The ticket information, how you can support, how you can be a sponsor, how you can be a vendor is in the chat. So make sure you go through and get that information. And if you have any questions, you can always inbox me or email me. I'm here to assist. Our publishing projects for Deborah Franklin Publishing, we've done 3 collaborations: Truth, Mosaics, You Got This. And they have definitely been powerful projects. We have a couple more, and we've done several individual projects. And we are embarking upon doing many different things. So if you are a visionary and you want to have your own collaboration where you gather 9 to 10 of your best friends, male or female, however you want to do it, and you want to do a collaboration project, we are here to be your collaboration manager for your projects. We are your publishing concierge, where we can do everything from top to bottom, where it is from writing the book all the way to publishing and marketing. So we are your one-stop shop when it comes down to publishing. And we heard, when I tell you we are growing, we are growing. And it's almost like I'm doing a year in retrospect, because also this marks 1 year of Church Girl CEO magazine. I did not realize it. I'm like, oh my God, we launched this time last year. We have actually had 4 publications for the Church Girl CEO magazine. I promise you, I'm doing a whole show on that. I'm doing because this has been a journey. We have come a long way with the Church Girl CEO magazine. So yes, there are ways for you to join us. There are ways for you to support. I'm so excited and elated. And most of all, you can go check out our website at churchgirlceo.org. Everything that's dealing with the missions, dealing with the station, pretty much everything is on churchgirlceo.org, even down to finding replays for conversations. Y'all, we made the decision to combine everything. Now we're all under one umbrella. I'm so excited about how God is opening doors and showing us different avenues for us to take on the endeavors that we are going out to do. We are in the marketplace. Our business is growing. Our outreach is going. We have Church Girl CEOs in Nigeria, in Kenya. We have in London, on the East Coast, the West Coast, Central, Midwest. We pretty much got Church Girl CEOs everywhere. But this is what I want to tell you. I need y'all to come into Atlanta and take over. I need all the Church Girl CEOs to join me on May 22nd. I want you in the place. Y'all, we are planning a fantabulous event for you. There's gonna be a red carpet. When I tell you May 22nd, May 22nd is gonna be fire. I don't know what else to tell you. It's gonna be fire. I'm so excited about it. The planning is phenomenal. Okay, so let me be like, what's the attire, y'all? I really didn't know what to say, because I don't want it to be like after 5 you wearing your sequins. But if you want to, that's up to you. Go for it. but it's going to be casual dressy, my favorite, no Tims, no sneakers, no Tims kind of situation. But I want you to come and have fun and join us. And I really want to be able to hug you. I want to take a picture with you. I want to say, what's up? I want us to be able to come in, take over Atlanta, and show them what Church Girl CEOs are all about. We're gonna have live performances, y'all. I don't even know what to tell you. It's gonna be phenomenal. So make sure you get the information on. You can go to the website. You can inbox me. You can DM me. However you need to contact me. We want to make it easy and convenient for you to come on down to Atlanta and hang out with Church Girl CEOs, and of course your girl Deborah Franklin, because I want to meet and greet you and be able to share with you live and in person, because we have been virtual for a long time. And if you're like me, trying to come out and hanging out with people is a challenge, because I've gotten so used to being inside that it's like, oh my God, we really got to go back out. But yeah, it's time. And I want to see you here in Atlanta, May 26th. However you want to support, y'all. You can even support with the swag bag. Well, however you want to support, even if you can't be in the place. But I would rather see you here and hanging out with us, so we can break bread together and be able to chit chat and have some fun. Yeah, I like to have fun like that too. All right, guys. That's all we got for tonight. And I love you to life, and ain't nothing you can do about it. I want you to make sure, if you're getting it, I want you to make sure you share and like and share. Make sure that you are logging on. Make sure you are following us on our YouTube channel. Yes. I need you to go follow us on YouTube, Conversations with Deborah Franklin. And also, you'll be able to catch all replays on the KDCP network. So if you have not downloaded the KDCP network app to your Roku or your Fire Stick, or gone to the KDCP network.com and checked out some of our shows, honey, I don't know what to tell you. So we're going to talk about that next too. So, all right, guys, I love you to life, and ain't nothing you can do about it. Have a great one. Peace.